Hi everyone, I just quickly wanted to let you know what I am moving in and out of my bi-weekly makeup basket for the upcoming 2 weeks. And I have moved out my two e.l.f. quads that I had in for the past 2 weeks. I used them quite a bit and I enjoyed them. But you might have noticed that I like to move out my palettes that are not in my project Use It Up, because that way I can get some variety in my makeup basket and I can just have a little bit more fun. And so it was time for them to go back into my drawer, because I will definitely be pulling them out again at a later point, and I love using them. I also moved out my Catrice eyeshadow, my single eyeshadow in New and Brown. I didn't use this a single time because I just used my other products too much. So I didn't have the time for that, but I'm not too upset about that. I also moved out my Catrice pressed powder that I had just recently purchased, because right now I'm using the essence powder I purchased at the same day, and I just want to see more how this is doing, and then I want to switch over to have a better way to compare them. So I moved that back into my drawer, but it will show up soon enough. Let me think, what else did I move out? I also moved out my blushes. I had my MAC blush in Style in my makeup basket. I didn't use this a single time in the past 2 weeks, so I figured I would just wait until it's warmer outside. At the moment we still have snow every now and then. It doesn't last at all, but it just doesn't make me want to use that blush, because that blush for me is more like spring and summer, and I'm just not feeling that right now, so I moved that out. The same goes for my Catrice Cream to Powder blush in Coral All. And both of these I want to use up in this year. But again, it's a coral shade and I just didn't feel like it at the moment. I used this a couple times, but it was more of a, oh, I have this here, let me just put this on and then apply a different blush over it. So I moved that out, and then I also had put in my Essence blush in East Side Story from the Kalinka Beauty limited edition. This was another orangey coral shade that was absolutely beautiful, but I did not use this a single time. And I think the reason for that is that I was debating, like, am I going to reach for one of the Project Used Up blushes or this blush? And I ended up just using the Project Used Up blush more, because it is something I want to use up this year, and it is also the blush I used for the most part for the past 2 weeks. Was the blush I've been using pretty much exclusively the entire year. I think it hasn't been out of my makeup basket too often, and it's the Manhattan blush in Golden Brown. Now, if it's getting warmer, I don't think I will feel like using that blush anymore, and I really want to use this up soonish, because there is maybe half the pan left, so I just want to eventually get this out. What I want to do is I want to repress it this weekend. So you might know I film my videos on the weekend, and then on Monday I upload it. So I'm going to repress this, and if I have the time and if I can do it before I edit the video, I will actually edit a picture in of the repressed and the before repressing it, so that you can see the difference there. But now on to the interesting thing about what I moved in. Now I move in one extra blush, which I just want to see if I really like it. And if I don't, I will probably just declutter it. And this came to me just when I was playing around with blushes, trying to see if I didn't want to add in a second one maybe. So I decided that this is a blush that, while I used to love this, I might want to declutter it. And that is my Catrice Multicolor Blush in Iced Caramel Macchiato. This is a wonderful, wonderful, more brownish nudie shade, but I've had this for a long time and it feels very hard when I touch it, and I can barely get any pigment off it. So I'm not sure if it isn't maybe just too old already, so that I have to move this out. So I am debating just trying this for the next 2 weeks, and if I can't figure out a way to apply this, I will move this out of my collection. So to show you this little guy here, let me just quickly swatch it. And unfortunately, that is my problem now. So I don't think you can see a whole lot, and it's a pain to build up. And I can't even see this in my lighting here. And I have the big lights on, but yeah, I think this might be the problem with this. I don't know if maybe if I scrape off the top layer it will get better. I'll try that, of course, but all in all, we'll see. And then I decided to put in 3 eyeshadow products. The first one is a single. This is my Essence Metal Glam eyeshadow in the shade Miss Tangerine. And this is a wonderful, more orangey color, peachy. And there used to be a glitter layover, which is completely gone. I swatched this just when I was picking out my products, and all of a sudden the glitter overlay was gone. And this is what I have left. So I hope you can see this. This looks like a beautiful color, so I would like to try this out and see what I think about this. Now the swatch is probably a bit too contains a bit too much product, but I like this color so much. So I want to try this out. Then I decided that it was time to pull out my Burberry eyeshadow, my Burberry Wet and Dry Silk Shadow in the shade Pale Barley. You can see I still have this in the packaging still. I haven't moved this out. I swatched this just earlier today when I was picking out, like I said, and just not sure. I like the packaging. The packaging is beautiful, but it's not cruelty free, so I want to move this out. And this is, oh, there we go, so plastic. This is the eyeshadow, and let me swatch this for you. So this is a taupey neutral color that I think might do a good job. There you can see it. This might do a good job, I think and hope, when I don't have a lot of time in the morning. If I can just swipe this all over and be done with it, I would be very happy. And so I'm trying to use this one now and see what I like, how I like using it, and I'll go from there. And then the last eyeshadow product is also in my project. Use It Up just like the Burberry eyeshadow. And this is this MAC quad here. This is from the Temperature Rising limited edition from I think 2 years ago, give or take, and this is in Bare My Soul. I love these shades a lot, and I cannot wait to try them, but I hadn't even touched them until I swatched them earlier today. So we'll go into them. So I think this is Romantico, this is Bare My Soul, this is Friendly, and this is When in Rio, at least I hope so. And I hope you can see the shift in this green tone here, because it it's very green and shimmery, but it can also be a bit on the more browny side. I find it hard to catch this one. So let me go ahead with swatching them. This one and this one. So this is the golden shade, this one here, and this is the browny taupey shade, and I'll swatch them right here. Now this is the golden shade, this is the browny taupey shade. I like them a lot. And then this one and this one. Ooh, I hope these show up as nice on my skin. Oh yeah, I like that. Now the bottom one here is the greener shade. Let me try to re-swatch this. And I think this is interesting. Honestly, the swatch is very interesting because this is a very gray brown when I look at it, but it has these green reflex that show up on my skin. I'm not sure if I can make them show up in camera. Maybe you can see it here. This is a very nice color. I can't wait to play with this, honestly, now that I've swatched it. Now, I was debating originally to sell this. But I found out that, and this is probably just a me problem as opposed to everybody else, I found out that apparently not many people like this quad. I don't get it. Pardon me, I touched myself with the swatchy fingers. I don't get it. I like those colors. They are beautiful. So I'm definitely going to work with these in the upcoming 2 weeks. I can't wait for it now that I've swatched it especially. And yeah, this is actually what I have moved in and out of my makeup basket. If you like this form of the makeup basket, please leave a comment down below, because then I might continue doing it this way, and I will also bring in the products I have moved out to just show you the products while I'm talking about them. I didn't do this today because actually talking about the products I moved out was a very spontaneous idea, and I had already started filming when I'm like, let me talk about the products I moved out. So if you like this variety into my weekly makeup basket, bi-weekly makeup basket videos, then please let me know. I would appreciate it. You know where the comment section is, obviously. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and you would like to see more of my makeup baskets, my project pans, and the reviews that I have coming up, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. So this was it for me for today, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!